Warm. This is Sincere Milk of Yahweh Sap, Lions Den. I camp out with Lion Den Hawan, Ben Yashua Water in Jacksonville, Florida. First, I take up a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the Akims, and to the women and children. Kal, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Bahashem, Ha, Roka, Kwadash, Mahamah. In the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and truth. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder Hawam. Salutation to the Akim, to all the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth. And to the women and children, Shalom. Okay. Well, another video on NASA and UFOs, right? NASA, for some reason, wants the whole world to trust and believe that what they say, that they have the first and the last word of what is out there and what is not. Okay, it's going to be a short lesson. The title of this lesson, NASA, UFOs, and God. Let's play this.
Could we be alone in the universe? NASA seems to want to make us believe we are. A few days ago, while watching the NASA live stream, we spotted a strange object in the NASA live stream. Unfortunately, people don't know what to think about the incident, as the live stream was cut off the instant we saw it. Conspiracy theorists believe that a UFO appeared in the ISS camera. These strange objects were dubbed huge UFOs. NASA's reassurances that video feed interruptions are a common happening didn't convince anyone. The US government has a long history of covering up UFOs. As for the blip on the screen right before the feed cut off, it was most likely a small object not far from the camera that was probably moving rather slowly relative to the space station. Even a tiny drop of water looks big and bright and quick when it is 20 feet away, said one of their experts. But seriously, when have you seen the camera cutting out when taking a picture of Pluto? A message was shown in the live feed claiming that it was unavailable due to loss of signal, and that the cameras were used for operational purposes by the space station's onboard crew. A NASA expert on Reddit justified the strange behavior found in the live stream by explaining how occasionally the ISS live video feed cuts out to a blue screen for a few seconds due to loss of video tracking. Some users think NASA is doing this to hide alien spaceships flying by.
Okay, let's stop there. You know, UFOs been, so-called UFOs, have been popping out for years, even before NASA ever became NASA, okay? But you notice that NASA is always going to talk about their science, their belief system, right? They will never go into the scripture because they can't. All right, because that's when it reveals all things. I want to go to Luke chapter 21, verse 25 and 26. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, will perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Verse 26. Men's heart failing them from fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the power of heaven shall be shaken. Okay, so you know these things are going to be going on and happening. It's because Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai is showing to the world that he's always been watching, he's always been around, and that he's coming back, right? He's sending his son Yahweh Shai. Those UFOs are really called chariots, okay? They are identified in the Bible. And NASA, which are the Edomites, cannot tell you the truth because then they will lose total power and control of their own people, okay? And 2/3 of our people, right? So-called Negros Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds. I want to move to Acts chapter 2, chapter 2, give me a minute, verse 19. First, let me find the page. Verse 19. And I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapors of smoke. Yeah, these wonders that the whole world's going to see. Remember, there's going to be, eventually there will be missiles coming towards America, right? From Russia, China, and other countries, right? That are fed up with the America Edomites going around the world, raping, robbing, and plundering, and on top of that, making people sick around the world, right? Even here in America. Okay? I want to go to Genesis, chapter 9, verse 12. And Yahweh said, "This is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you, every living creature that is with you, for perpetual generations." Verse 13. I do set my bow in the clouds, and it shall be for a token of the covenant between me and the earth. 14. And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the clouds. Right? Now, if you remember about the flood, right? And after the flood, he sent a sign to let his people know that he will not do that no more. Okay? Because this time he's going to do it by fire. Okay? Because of the wickedness. He has to clean this wickedness with fire, and he had to show the rest of the world that he doesn't play. Give me a minute. Verse 15. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you, and every living creature of all flesh. And the water shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. Nope. He kept that promise, that's for sure. Verse 16. And the bow shall be in the clouds, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between Yahweh and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. Okay? Verse 17. And Yahweh said unto Noah, this is the token of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. So he kept that promise, right? So when we see any disaster that's coming upon this world, we know it's not going to be flooding the whole earth, right? But we know by scripture, okay, that he's going to turn those missiles to come to America, right? And destroy it and burn it down, right? Burn it permanently. It will never again be built again. Jeremiah chapter 10. Give me a minute. Chapter 10, verse 2. Thus said Yahweh, learn not the ways of the heathens, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathens are dismayed at them. That's right. Okay? We know what's up there, and we know what's coming back. Yahweh Shai, with the angels. Okay? They're going to come back and destroy, all right, so-called America, and bring back the new kingdom, all right, of Yahweh Bashin Yahweh Shai. Joel chapter 2.
Station regularly passes out of range of the tracking and relay data satellites used to send and receive video, voice and telemetry for the station. For video, whenever they...
My bad. Press the wrong button. Here we go. Joel chapter 2, verse 30. I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. Yeah. The whole world is going to see the total power, the total truth of who's control, who always has been in control, is Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, of all things. All right? Of Satan, okay? Even of the Edomites, who are doing what they're doing right now, right? They're doing their ultimate great evil wickedness throughout the world. Okay? Matthew chapter 24. I'm going to leave it at that. 24, verse 30. And then shall appear the signs of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in a cloud of heaven with power and great glory. Yeah, those chariots, okay, that they've been watching for a long time. And
New signal video.
man, Slakia, and keeping count how many how many chariots they see. Once the AI starts seeing a massive, and I'm talking about massive like stars, as many as stars, they know that it's the end game. Okay? Let me take it to verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect, right? That's the 144,000 chosen elect and 1/3. From the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Okay, I hope and pray that I'm one of them. I pray that my elder from Lion Den also, my Arkans from Lion Den as well. Okay, it's going to be a beautiful day when Yahweh Shai comes back in the chariots and those angels to clean up house. I hope that this was edifying, and with that I'll say, Shalom.